Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the wild Samoans. Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon the Dudley Boys. And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these 4 men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
Danke, Paul. Wir sind wieder bei Day 1 Raw und haben die Dudley Boys.
Just what they'll get from Offizielle and then some.
Sogar die alten Dudley Boys.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And a combined weight of 603 pounds. Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have. I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart. Oh, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Ich glaube, das erste Mal in einem 2K-Spiel, wo Captain Lou Albano dabei ist. Bin mir nicht sicher, wegen 2K17 und 18. Aber er war definitiv schon lange nicht mehr dabei, wenn er dabei war.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare. Offizielle clearly not looking to back down here.
Ein Tables-Match also.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces. I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the lion's den.
So, dann können wir gleich auch loslegen.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
Ah, komm schon.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
So.
Saxton, I never want to hear
Einer von denen soll extrem Schaden nehmen, also kritischen Schaden. Danke.
Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage. It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on.
Wir sollen auch einen Finisher zeigen.
Corey, I've got enough. What can the Wild Samoans do to get the
advantage in
this tables match after all?
Warum sollst du unser Manager steuern?
They're synonymous with. Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a
Ist
little
weird.
They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika
Aber wir können auch Captain Lou Albano steuern.
After all, that's exactly how you lose. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Hauen hier erstmal Baba zu Boden.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing.
Was, blunt force trauma?
Than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
So, komm. Hauen wir ihn nochmal hier oben. Er wollte gerade Baba uns hier durch den Tisch hauen. So, Samoan Drop. Und ja, einfach mal eine Submission. Ja, okay, wir könnten. Aber weißt du was? Lassen wir mal hier in Ruhe. Das war knapp. Ich will jetzt auch ungern hier Baba durch den Tisch hauen. War sehr gut. Oh, Neckbreaker. So, wir sollten das Match hier einfach nur noch gewinnen. Ja, die waren. Willst du die Person sein, die im Tisch liegt? Na, aua.
Taking this match to the outside. Looks like he's coming back in.
In full control of their opponent with more in mind. Attack to the midsection. And I think we just...
Oh, Baba Cutter.
Impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
The Wild Samoan.
Und was haben wir hier?
I don't think this table's gonna last much.
Oh, World's Strongest Slam.
Sika just beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley boys at their own game. Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.